So, a very good evening to one and all watching this lecture. So, today we are going to speak about a topic known as phobia and what are the types of phobia. So, first of all, I would like to say in very much short that phobia is nothing but this is a word which is derived from Greek language, that is the word was phobos, and that is nothing but the word meaning is fear. Okay, the word meaning is fear, or we can say panic. Okay, so suppose like whatever we like example, some people have some kind of fear from some like dogs, or some kind of like chemicals, or some uh, particular organism, or water fear. So there are many types of fear. So basically phobia is nothing but fear, to get panic, to get anxiety is nothing but it is phobia. Okay, so here you can see in this picture that that the girl is getting fear from the like she's getting frightened from the spider. Okay, there. So this is nothing but a phobia. Okay, so there you can see that phobia, the word phobia, there are many other like words are joined to this word phobia. So panic, as I told. Okay, then pain. Okay, now phobia is something but fear. So when we get fear, simultaneously we have pain, we get nightmare also. Okay, trauma is also a situation. Okay, attacks, so fear, disorder. So there are so many things: worry, tension, terror, complexity comes in the human. Okay, so horror, anxiety, guilt. Okay, so there are many words connected to phobia. There is nothing but fear. uh, the sensation or the feeling of fear, it creates many disorders. Okay, it creates many mental health issues also sometimes. So it like, so we should get to the counselors, like to treat this kind of fear and stress. You can say, not, you can't say the stress, but yes, it's a fear. You can get a treatment or something. So according to Wikipedia, fear is nothing but a phobia. Means phobia is what? A phobia is an anxiety disorder defined by a persistent and excessive fear of an object or situation. Persistent and excessive means a person is getting feared by that particular object or a situation. For example, any nightmare or some accident or something might have been occurred in that organ, like in that human's life. Okay, so that kind of fear, or maybe some object, as I told, maybe fear from water, or fear from some height. Okay, or something else like air or something. There are many types of fear, by the way. If you will google it out, you will get at least, like, I'm just giving you a minimum number, at least hundreds of fear, like types of phobia. Beyond that also we have, but in this particular session we are just going to speak about 10 types of phobia. Okay, so this was according to Wikipedia. Now according to medical news story, they told like a phobia is a type of anxiety disorder that causes an individual to experience extreme irrational fear about a situation, living creature, place, or object. Again, the meaning is same, that fear. Okay, uh, like a particular fear which is like from a situation or living creature, like dog or some a crab. It can be snakes, uh, it, or maybe some place, some horror place, or some object. This is nothing but about phobia. Okay, so next is we will go towards types of phobia. So first we are going to hydrophobia. Now what is hydro? Hydro means, the word itself says hydro means water, and phobia means fear. I told you that phobia came from Greek word phobos. So hydro means water and phobia means fear. So you can say this is like hydrophobia. This picture is depicting hydrophobia. So if you want to read more like symptoms, what are the symptoms, how the phobia caused and all, that is genetic or some incidental or whatever, accidental, maybe it can be in history. So if you want to read, I have kept like added the link for further reading. You can go through it. So second type of phobia is arachnophobia. Arachnida. Okay, this is something which comes from like arachnida is arthropoda. It comes inside the phylum Arthropoda. Arachnida is spider. Okay, the fear from spider. So you can see this picture, spider. We know what is spider. So I have written a point. Fear of spiders affects women 4 times more. Like 48% of women gets affected with the spider more than the men. Okay, so it's just a type of phobia. You should remember that. Okay, arachnophobia is nothing but fear of spider, since arachnida is something which comes inside the arthropoda. Okay, you can again go for the further reading by this link. Then you have ophidiophobia. Ophidio. Okay, this is coming from snake. Okay, actually the reason behind taking these words like hydrophobia or arachnophobia or ophidiophobia is something which is relating more towards the biology. So I have taken these words. Okay, so ophidia, again it is a type coming inside this biology. So it is related to snakes. So the fear of snakes is known as like ophidiophobia. Okay, the fear of snakes. Okay, phobics avoid certain cities because they have more snakes. Okay, the person who is fear from snakes, okay, they will avoid such kind of places where snakes are found. Okay, maybe some forest area or maybe some area, or in water also some snakes means like water snakes or something. So there are many snakes also in trees in the forest, so they will avoid such areas. Then you have next as cynophobia, fear of dogs. Okay, although the picture is not depicting the cynophobia, but sometimes what happen, a dog is very like a person gets so much of fear from the dog because of its appearance, the way the dog behaves and all. The person runs away from the uh, dog, and dog goes behind the person. So this is known as cynophobia, or the fear from dogs. Although the picture is depicting cynophilic, like philic is something like cyno means dogs and philic is loving, dog loving. This is a dog loving human, but okay, this is a picture which I got from the like Google sources, so I took this picture. You can go for the further reading. Next we have aerophobia, so the fear of flying. Okay, we have many adventurous things, like many adventurous things which like gliding and all, so that things are done in the air. Okay, so some people have fear from flying, that is known as aerophobia, the fear of flying. Next we have ornithophobia. Okay, ornithology, study of birds. So from there the word is taken, ornitho, and phobia is fear, so fear from birds. So you can see this lady, she is getting fear from these birds. So ornithophobia. This is trypanophobia. Okay, this is very commonly found. Okay, trypanophobia, that is fear of needles. Okay, injections. We sometimes go for blood tests, or some people get admitted. So that's it, that everything, the needles which are pricked in the skin. Okay, so that is the fear of trypanophobia. Next, hemophobia. Okay, the fear of blood. So hemophobia is nothing but fear of blood. You can go for the further reading. Some people can't, they can't see the blood flow. Sometimes they get, very much frightened from that blood. So next we have cybophobia. So the fear of food. Very weird. Although we say that food gives us energy and all is a basic necessity, but this is a very very thing, like the fear of the fear from food. So that is cybophobia. Next it is entomophobia. Again, entomology is the study of like insects, ants, everything. So entomology, again, like it is, I told you that that's a study, but here entomophobia is nothing but fear of bugs and insects. You can see this lady, she's fear from cockroach. Okay, this is a cockroach. So entomophobia, fear from bugs and insects. Okay, so we spoke about what is phobia, and then we went to the definition, the types of phobia, that is hydrophobia, we took arachnophobia, we took ophidiophobia, and then cynophobia. Next, aerophobia, then ornithophobia, trypanophobia, next hemophobia, cybophobia, and finally coming to entomophobia. So I hope that this lecture was useful for you. So do like the lecture and comment below if you have any kind of query about it. Thank you for watching.